Being friendly and being a friend, I think, are two different things. I think there are many whites who act friendly toward Negroes. A fox acts friendly toward the lamb. And usually the fox is the one who ends up with the lamb chop on his plate. The wolf doesn't act friendly, and therefore the wolf has more difficulty in getting the lamb chop in his plate. It is usually if you study the structure of the Negro community, economically, politically, civically, psychologically, and otherwise, it's controlled by the white liberal, who usually poses as the friend of the Negro, who actually differs from the white conservative in the same way that the fox differs from the wolf. Their appetite is the same. Their motives are the same. It's only their mannerisms and methods that differ.
I would agree that no doubt there have been a large number of whites who have posed as liberals and as friends of the Negro and who have time and again betrayed the Negro. On the other hand, I think one could point to a large number of whites who have struggled for civil rights, for equality, and have got little or nothing out of it, other than quite a few bruises.
Give me an example.
Well, the large number of white students who have gone into the South, for example, working for SNCC and other organizations.
Not working for SNCC or other organizations, but working for the white political machines who benefit by the voting efforts of Negroes.
Okay, I'll be more specific. I would cite Herbert Hill, for example, as a kind of person who has championed Negro job rights, for example, in New York City and elsewhere. He has fought the political machine.
The first time I met Herbert Hill personally was when they were picketing to stop the working on the Harlem Hospital in Harlem. Negroes for 10 years had to fight the city to get an annex built on the Harlem Hospital. Because in Harlem we need a hospital more so than anything else. Our people are sick. Plus we do a lot of cutting and shooting of each other, though we profess to be nonviolent. And Herbert Hill brought his forces out and stopped the working on that site. This is the first time I ever saw it. Then when work was brought to a halt on a hospital in Harlem, the same Negroes tried to stop the work at the Downstate Medical Center in Brooklyn, which is predominantly white. They were out there for 3 months during the summer. Couldn't stop anything. And I never saw Herbert Hill out there one time. Now, whenever it takes a stoppage of something that's going to affect the white man, you find the white liberal absent. But when it involves something that primarily will affect the best interests of black people, and black people only, then that white liberal is present. Herbert Hill is the labor secretary for the NAACP. And if he was interested in black people, he would prepare a black man with the type of knowledge and understanding of the labor troubles involving black people that would enable a black man to sit in the same position as Secretary of Labor or Labor Secretary in the NAACP. I'm suspicious of whites who join Negroes and always have to be in the lead, who always have to be the head, who always have to be at the top in Negro organizations. Those whites who really have the interest of blacks at heart, let them give some advice to some Negroes and stand on the sideline. But don't join the organization and then get at the head of it and pose as a friend of Negroes.
So that just because a person is a Negro or a black American does not mean he's going to struggle for Negro rights or for jobs for Negroes or anything else. I think that today you could point to a large number of Negro leaders who have consistently betrayed Negroes in a whole host of areas.
They aren't really Negro leaders. These are puppets that have been put in front of the Negro community by white liberals. These are parrots that have been put in front of the Negro community by white liberals. You can't name me a Negro leader who has been betrayed Negroes, who has not been endorsed, sanctioned, subsidized, and supported by the white liberals. The only Negro I know who is constantly fought, only Negro politician that I know who is constantly fought by white liberals is Adam Clayton Powell. And they call him a racist because he speaks so bluntly on the race issue.
Motherfucker again. Drop that shit, LG. Let these old punk ass.
A sense of meaning and purpose. Because once you find that, it puts you in your power place. See, if you know what your life work is, I encourage you to start working on it. If you can't do it all at one time, do just a little bit of it. And if you don't know what it is that you showed up to do, if you don't know why you're here, I encourage you to find out what your purpose is here. What is the meaning of your life? What will be different? Have you ever asked yourself that question? I've done that.
Rashard Brooks, Jimmy Atchison,
Robinson,
Ahmad Aubrey, Kane Rogers, Oscar Kane, Alexia Christian, Katherine Johnson. It's just too many to name. So let's get that moment of silence.
Moment of silence, please, for all the victims of police brutality.
NFAC, we out.
You might, when you looking for your so-called enemy, you driving through a different hood down the street. You know it's an invisible line. You cross this street, now you in another hood. And you hunting. And when you looking, you gonna pass up the dude that's dressed square, right? You gonna pass up a dude from a different race. When you see somebody that's dressed like you dress, and got the walk like you got, and got the body language like you gonna say, there you go, get him. And that's deep. Whew. You know what I'm saying? When you really unpack that.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You looking for yourself just on the other side of town. And you're gonna hop out and attack him and try to down him in a real way. And being caught up in gangbanging culture, you don't think that deep. You just think of, these niggas came through and shot the hood up. We about to go back through there and return the favor. But as you really mature, as I matured and you know, became exposed to other opportunities and embraced them, and had to be honest with myself, I started being honest and thinking about it like, damn, you know, just the selection process, the way that you select who your target is going to be, that's something to think about.
Still black. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with that dumb shit. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. For 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Can you imagine that? This kid thought he was gonna die. He knew he was gonna die. He called for his mother. He called for his dead mother. I've only seen that once before in my life. My father, on his deathbed, called for his grandmother. When I watched that tape, I understood this man knew he was gonna die. People watched it. People filmed it. And for some reason that I still don't understand, all these fucking police had their hands in their pockets. Who are you talking to? What are you signifying? That you can kneel on a man's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds and feel like you wouldn't get the wrath of God. That's what is happening right now. It's not for a single cop, it's for all of it. Fucking all of it.
This one, Instagram and erasing all our shit. They don't want the world to see what happened.
Nobody's staying with you. Everybody was recording. Everybody.
Don't worry about it. You have to be a damn fool to believe that anything you see that got NFAC on it and it don't look like us, you're a damn fool to believe it. All right, we in attack. All right, so you want something? I give you something. I came down this motherfucker. And they said they was gonna kill him. Right? The GBI said they was gonna kill him until somebody that worked in the GBI told on him. So I told the world. It turned all y'all into killers. So they let that go. Then the KKK got mad because we went to McBriar's house and we went to McMichael's house and went to kill him. And then we told them we shot the Klan up, so they mad about that. Hold on. And everybody told me don't come down. Y'all don't want to know how many motherfuckers told me you go down there, they gonna kill you. Straight up. These supposed to be people that had my back. And I said, you know what? I don't believe that shit true. I'm a child of Yah. And I didn't put myself on this mission. He did. I didn't create NFAC. He did. I didn't touch all you motherfuckers. He did. So I figured if I'm supposed to come down here and get killed, that's the way the book is written. You can't escape your destiny. I'm either gonna get killed here, or I'm gonna get killed in Louisville, or I'm gonna get killed somewhere else where they fucking up. But I'm cool with that. You know why? Service, job well done. Alright? I'd rather die for one of y'all than to die over some bullshit. So I'm here. And what happened? Did the KKK show up?
Hell no.
Did we go out that bitch deep?
Hell yeah.
Did we go out that bitch to kill him?
Hell yeah.
He was ready to die.
So you want me to give you a good one? We just showed the fucking world that all this singing and shit doesn't get you any fucking thing. The only language they understand is this shit right here. So that's what I found out. Now this shit is all over the fucking news. Now everybody I don't want no fucking praise. Because 30, 60,000 of y'all should have showed up. And what we got? 1,000. So all you other motherfuckers, I smell pussy.
All day.
So that's what I found out. I found out that a lot of you motherfuckers just talk. And I got what, 18, 20,000 motherfuckers that joined me in the last week? For what?
Right.
For what? So next time we do this shit, we gonna find out again who real and who just like to sit behind their phone and talk shit. That's what I found out. And y'all the realest motherfuckers I ever met. I love all you motherfuckers.
You can see the suspect walk up to a man last night on New Lots Avenue, pull out a gun, and start firing as people scatter. The gunman then turned and walked away. This happened last night on New Lots Avenue. A 20-year-old man fatally shot in the head. A 36-year-old woman is recovering from gunshots to her arm and torso. So far,
even if I told you, still wouldn't understand what happened. Rather be myself if people look at me, don't matter. A rock star.